I know you can't see really well in here. I'm actually in my greenhouse, and I really shouldn't be showing my greenhouse right now because I'm not finished building my greenhouse. I still have to put in, over here is going to be tons of shelving that I'm going to use with just some cinder blocks and pieces of wood, more cinder blocks and pieces of wood. I'm doing seed starts. Today I'm doing in all these little containers that I have. I collect these all the time. I collect everything to recycle. So I'm doing seed starts. But I want to show you something really quick. See the lettuce that I have inside here? I have lettuce, I have romaine, I have Swiss chard, I have some snow peas growing back there. I put this lettuce in. These big ones I bought 2 weeks ago, and I transplanted them last week, and they probably grew about an inch wide or an inch high for the tall ones in just a week in this greenhouse because the humidity is really high. But I use everything to plant in. Right here are some seeds I threw in here. I think it was only like 5 days ago I threw these seeds in here. This is Asian greens. So Asian greens are amazing for your health. The nutritional value is through the roof, and they grow great in the cold weather. So those are Asian green seeds right there. Those are Asian green seeds right there. And I'm going to show you how you could use anything to make little planters. This is just in a crate, and I had cardboard, so I used cardboard, which cardboard is great for your garden. It's a great brown matter. So I used that to enclose the 8 crate. And then I filled it in with the homemade soil I made. So I'm making batches and batches of this homemade soil right here in my greenhouse because I'm doing a lot of seeds today. But those are some ideas that you can use that you don't have to spend a lot of money. Like this planter right here is an old broken down bookshelf. Turned it into a planter. These are old bins right here. Turned them into some planters, put some holes on the bottom. This is an 8 crate for my Asian greens. This was just a little carrying thing that came out of an old refrigerator, so I lined it with cardboard, made my homemade compost, put it in here, threw some Asian green seeds in, and sure enough, they sprouted. I've got some spinach going in that one. This spinach right here I planted last year from seed, and it grew. This is really interesting. This is a big, gigantic lettuce. I didn't plant this lettuce. What I planted was, I got my cherry seed, my peach seed. I ate a peach, and then I got the seed, and I put it in soil. And I said, let me see if this peach seed will grow. And it grew. But what happened was, I guess a bird had a piece of lettuce or one of my lettuce's seeds from across the yard, and the lettuce started growing in it. And this is so thick lettuce. I'm going to eat this later today with my lunch, and some fresh tomatoes out of my garden, and some peas, and some radishes, and some carrots, and some onions, some corn on the cob, and cucumbers. I grow all of that. But that's really interesting. A little peach seed I threw in here. And I have another peach seed going over there. And then, like I said, a bird must have got a piece of lettuce seed from another side of our property, and sure enough, it grew lettuce. So, everybody asks me, why does my garden grow so good? And I'm going to give no credit to myself. Honestly, I pray over my garden every day. And as I plant something, I ask God to bless it. And you know what? It works. And then I capture rainwater. So rainwater is filled with nitrogen. You can't get that from a well. You can't get that from a city. I capture our rainwater and I use it. And like I said, I recycle everything. So this right here, what is that? It's just a milk. An old water case, milk case. Put some holes in the top. And then, I don't know if you can see that or not. Can you see that? Look at, I hope you can see that. As you know, I'm blind in one eye, so sometimes it's really hard for me to video. But it is a little watering sprout. You can make it out of anything. Oh, another way that you can plant, and I kind of like to teach you things because I'm learning from so many people around here. So I go to the garden shops and I collect all of these things. I eat a lot of Jenny-O turkey because I love to stay healthy. And so, hold on one second. I use these containers right here for microgreens. Or if I want to put some pots in here and I want to keep the soil, I'll use my little containers. So I save that. Little lettuce containers make amazing little tiny baby greenhouses. Save those. My yogurt containers, I have tons of these. I love non-fat plain Greek yogurt. I make ice cream and all kinds of different recipes out of it. But I save them all for planting. And I use those as containers, so it doesn't cost a lot of money. find things around your house and repurpose them. But today I'm going to be planting also some moringa. Moringa. Look up the nutritional value of moringa. It is through the roof. They actually call it the tree of life, the survival tree. The nutritional benefits of moringa are through the roof. It's really hard to grow because you need a very hot, humid area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it. I'm going to put some in here, and I'm going to try to make a little greenhouse effect over this with some heated bottles, and then keep it in my greenhouse and see if I can grow it. But you get your moringa and you grow it, and then you dry the leaves, and you smash up the leaves when they're done into a powder, and you can put them in your smoothies. If you have a chance today, look up the health benefits of moringa. But I'm just here to encourage you. Make bubbles. So I call it bubbles because bubbles are new experiences in life. Sometimes our life can get mundane if we're not challenging ourselves, or if we're not getting new hobbies. You don't want to just go through the motions. I love growing my own food, and then I love taking that food and saying, you know what? I grew this, God helped me grow this. This is going to feed my body, and then make recipes out of it. It's so fun, and you don't need a big space. You could grow it right in your kitchen. If you're only in an apartment, you can grow it on your patio. There's so many things that you can grow in 5-gallon buckets. So try experimenting and growing some things. It's an amazing hobby. So good for your emotions, your mental health, and you're going to grow some really good food that you're not going to get in the supermarket. It's super healthy. So I'm out here planting today. I'm planting moringa, a lot of moringa. I'm making tons of batches of soil, and then I'm going to start a lot of new seed starts so I can have different crops constantly. Oh, here's one more thing. I know this video is long, but here is an old piece of pallet board. It's just the bottom piece of a pallet board my husband threw away. Well, I took it out, I filled it with dirt, and I put snow peas in here. So, I'm sorry, sugar snap peas. Gonna grow those right there. Any little thing that I find, I'll use as a bucket to grow food. Being self-sufficient, right? You don't want to go to the store and buy all your food. You want to keep that money in your backyard and grow your own food. Stick it to the man. Okay, have a great one, everybody.